There is a moment in life that changes you forever. A quiet moment. Not dramatic, not cinematic, just cold. You look at your phone, no messages. You look around your room, no one there. You realize something most people spend their entire lives avoiding. No one is coming, no rescue, no backup plan, no encouragement speech, no safety net. And for most people, this moment feels like abandonment. They collapse into resentment. They ask, why do I have to do everything alone? They begin to see themselves as victims of fate. But the Stoics saw this moment differently. They believed this realization was not a curse. It was clarity. You are watching this because you feel it. You feel the weight of a path that no one around you understands. You're tired of explaining yourself to people who don't listen. Tired of waiting for approval. Tired of hoping someone will finally believe in you. Stop waiting. Stoicism teaches a brutal but liberating truth. Needing support is optional. Depending on it is weakness. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while buried in loneliness, illness, betrayal, and pressure. Epictetus was a slave. Seneca was exiled, hunted, and eventually ordered to die. None of them waited to be supported. They learned how to stand alone. Today I'm going to show you how Stoicism trains a person to succeed with zero support. Why solitude is not your disadvantage, and why the unsupported individual often becomes unstoppable. But understand this first. This is not comfort philosophy. This is mental warfare. If you are looking for motivation, leave now. If you are afraid of facing yourself without distraction, turn this off. But if you are ready to become internally unbreakable, listen carefully. The first Stoic principle: accept the empty room. Epictetus said, some things are in our control and others are not. Take a moment and let that sink in. Support is not in your control. People believing in you is not in your control. Encouragement, loyalty, understanding, all external. Most people spend decades pretending otherwise. They beg for approval from bosses, parents, friends, even strangers online. They negotiate endlessly with reality. If only they would see my effort. If only someone would guide me. If only they believed in me. The Stoic refuses this trap. The Stoic does not argue with reality. He does not plead with circumstance. He does not bargain with the world. He accepts it instantly. The empty room, the silence, the absence of support. It is not a void. It is not failure. It is clarity. It is a mirror showing exactly what you have and who you really are. And in that acceptance lies freedom. The moment you stop expecting support, something remarkable happens. Your energy, your focus, your attention, all return to you. No longer scattered chasing approval, no longer diluted by the need for permission, no longer wasted on hope that others will lift you. This is why most people falter. They spend years emotionally negotiating with the world. If they would just help me, if someone would just understand, if I could only find a mentor. Stoicism cuts this off immediately. No one owes you belief. No one owes you help. No one owes you understanding. You owe yourself nothing but the truth. Reality is exactly as it is. And once you accept that, once you internalize it, you are free. Free from dependency. Free from disappointment. Free from wasted energy. If no one is coming, then everything depends on you. And that is not pressure. That is ownership. You are no longer a passenger waiting for the current to carry you. You are the captain. Every decision, every movement, every ounce of effort, it belongs to you. The empty room stops being a place of loneliness. It becomes a training ground, a forge for your mind. A proving ground where your character, your discipline, your focus, and your courage are forged into something indestructible. This is the first step of Stoic mastery, to stop asking the world for what it cannot give, and instead take everything that is yours to command. Stoic isolation is not loneliness, it is training. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Think about that. Freedom is not handed to you. Bravery is not earned in speeches, applause, or the approval of others. It is forged in silence, in the absence of support, in the moments when no one is watching. Bravery cannot exist when you are constantly leaning on others. When someone else carries part of your weight, you never discover the strength you truly have. When praise cushions your failures, you never learn how to stand on your own. When you have no support, life becomes brutally honest. If you don't work, nothing moves. If you don't improve, nothing changes. If you collapse, there is no cushion, no cheerleader, no safety net. And that honesty, it is not cruelty, it is feedback, raw and immediate. The Stoics believed hardship sharpens the mind the way fire hardens steel. Support often delays that process. Comfort makes you soft. Softness makes you fragile. Fragility makes you prey. Solitude, on the other hand, forces growth. It forces clarity. It forces resilience. When no one is propping you up, when the room is empty, when the world is silent, your mind awakens, your senses sharpen, your perception deepens. You notice patterns, opportunities, weaknesses, and strengths that others completely miss. Solitude makes you alert. Alertness makes you dangerous. Not dangerous to others necessarily, but dangerous to weakness, to procrastination, to mediocrity. And here is the Stoic paradox. The moment you embrace this isolation, it stops feeling like loneliness. It becomes training. The empty room becomes a gym for your character. The silence becomes a tutor, instructing you in discipline, courage, and self-reliance. Every hour alone becomes an hour of growth. Every challenge, unsoftened by support, becomes an opportunity to forge a stronger mind. So I want you to do something right now. If you are still watching, hit that like button. Not just for me, but as a promise to yourself that you will embrace the empty room. Then, take a moment and write a motivational sentence for yourself that reminds you. Stoic isolation is not loneliness, it is training. It can be something like, I am enough. I stand alone, I stand strong. Silence is my teacher. Every empty room makes me sharper. Write it, let it anchor your mind. Isolation is not a punishment, it is the Stoics' forge. And every moment you spend here, building yourself in silence, you are creating a mind that no distraction, no opinion, no absence of support can shake. Stop seeking validation. Start building character. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, do not waste time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. He didn't wait for recognition. He didn't wait for applause. He didn't seek permission to be virtuous. He didn't need anyone to tell him he was doing the right thing. He simply acted and judged himself honestly in private. This is the first lesson in Stoic mastery. Stop seeking validation. Seeking support is often just a mask. Most people think they want help, but what they really crave is reassurance. They want someone to say, you're capable, you're enough, you're doing well. This craving is a subtle form of weakness. It ties your energy to the moods, opinions, and attention of others. And anyone dependent on external approval is fragile. Stoicism cuts that dependency and replaces it with something far stronger, character. Ask yourself every day, did I act with discipline today? Did I keep my word to myself even when it was difficult? Did I do the work even when no one was watching? Did I live according to my principles, even if it meant standing alone? This becomes your true scorecard. Not likes, not applause, not compliments. Only your own measure of yourself. The Stoic does not feel lonely here. He feels accountable. Accountable to his reason. Accountable to his standards. Accountable to the person he wants to become. And accountability is freedom. It frees you from needing anyone else to believe in you, support you, or understand you. When you internalize this, loneliness transforms into sovereignty. Every action becomes deliberate. Every choice becomes precise. Every day is an opportunity to build yourself into someone so disciplined, so capable, so reliable, that no external validation can ever affect your value. If this resonates, hit that like button. A simple acknowledgement that you are ready to stop seeking permission, stop seeking reassurance, and start building the person you were meant to become. Because when you replace validation with character, you stop being fragile. You stop depending on others to feel worthy. You become unstoppable, not because people support you, but because you support yourself. The Stoic advantage of zero support. When you are unsupported, something shifts inside you. You don't need permission. You don't need consensus. You don't need approval. You don't dilute your vision. You don't compromise your values. The absence of support is not a limitation, it is liberation. No committee slows you down. No second opinion creates hesitation. No desire to be liked clouds your judgment. You move faster because no one has to agree with you. The world of crowds is slow. It hesitates. It debates endlessly. It waters down ideas until they are palatable to the weak and the fearful. Individuals, however, decide, and those decisions shape the world. The Stoics recognized this. They called it prohairesis, the power of choice. The ability to act deliberately, to align action with reason, to commit fully, this is the essence of human freedom. It is the ability to say, I will act, and I will accept the outcome, whatever it may be. When you stand alone, every outcome belongs to you. No excuses, no shared blame. If you fail, it is yours. And that is terrifying to most people. They look for partners, committees, safety nets, because responsibility weighs like iron on the chest. But to a Stoic, it is not a burden. It is power. Power over your actions, power over your decisions, power over your results. You do not wait for validation or reassurance. You do not negotiate your choices with others. You are free to move at the speed of your own thought, the precision of your own calculation, the intensity of your own discipline. Unsupported, you are unbound. You are an architect of outcomes, not a participant in a consensus. You are no longer limited by the indecision, fear, or weakness of the crowd. Your judgment, your courage, your ability to act, these are the forces that move mountains. And in this space, stripped of applause, approval, and safety nets, you become truly sovereign. Every choice, every action, every result is yours and yours alone. That is the Stoic advantage. That is the quiet, unshakable power of standing alone and acting with reason. Enter the Stoic silence. Epictetus warned, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Think about that for a moment. Most people destroy their progress before they even begin. They announce their goals to the world. They ask for opinions. They explain their plans to anyone who will listen. And in doing so, they leak their power. Every word carries weight. Every explanation dilutes focus. Every conversation about what you intend to do steals energy from the action itself. Stoicism teaches restraint. It teaches that silence is not emptiness. Silence is preservation. It is a battery. It is armor. It is strategy. When no one supports you, the world will not wait. Do not beg it to understand. Do not ask for recognition. Do not speak before you are ready. Work quietly. Train in private. Sharpen your skills when no one is watching. Build your vision in the shadows. And when the time is right, let results speak. The Stoic understands this. Words leak force, energy, attention, determination. Every time you explain, justify, or defend yourself prematurely, a fraction escapes into the world. When you act in silence, every ounce of effort, every spark of intention is concentrated. You become a furnace, not a campfire. The quiet mind produces heat that is unstoppable. The silent worker accumulates power, while the talkers waste theirs on validation, opinion, and noise. This is the secret of the unsupported. They move unseen, unconstrained by expectation. They create without distraction, unfazed by doubt or judgment. And when their results finally appear, they strike with the force of inevitability. Silence is not weakness. Silence is control. Silence is strategy. The Stoic knows that the fewer people who witness your work, the stronger the work becomes. So embrace the quiet, embrace the unseen hours, the private effort, the unannounced victories. Because in the Stoic silence, power grows quietly until it cannot be ignored. Use discomfort as fuel. The Stoics practiced voluntary hardship, cold, hunger, silence, isolation. Why? Because the person who can endure discomfort on command cannot be controlled by fear. Fear is the weapon of the weak, the tool of chaos, the leash of dependency. But if you can stand in discomfort and remain steady, the world has no leverage over you. If you are unsupported, truly standing alone, you will feel the full spectrum of human emotion. Doubts, sadness, anger, anxiety. Do not run from these sensations. Do not numb them. Do not seek the temporary relief of distraction or comfort. Observe them. Sit with them. Ask yourself, is this sensation actually killing me, or is it training me? Pain does not break the Stoic. Pain instructs. Pain sharpens. Pain becomes fuel. The hunger you feel teaches patience. The cold you endure teaches resilience. The isolation you face teaches self-reliance. Every discomfort becomes a teacher. Every challenge becomes energy. Every hardship, an opportunity to forge a mind and a body that no outside force can bend. Become your own authority. Without support, without cheerleaders or mentors, you must replace external structure with internal law. You become your own coach, your own disciplinarian, your own judge, your own standard. Marcus Aurelius did this every night through journaling, a brutal self-audit. Not guilt, not shame, but responsibility. If you fail, you correct. If you succeed, you remain calm. No triumph swells the ego. No setback crushes the spirit. Stoicism rejects emotional extremes. No arrogance, no self-pity, no dependency. Just progress. Measured, relentless, inescapable. When you are unsupported, this is the edge. This is the forge. This is where ordinary men break, and Stoics are forged. Your authority is absolute because it comes from within. It is not borrowed. It cannot be revoked. It cannot be stolen. You are now the law, the standard, the coach, the judge. And in that position, unsupported, unshaken, you are unstoppable. The moment support finally appears. Here is the paradox the Stoics understood. When you stop needing support, it begins to arrive. People naturally respect those who are self-contained. They trust those who are steady, disciplined, and unmoved by chaos. They follow those who act with clarity, not those who ask for reassurance. But notice this: when support finally comes, you do not lean on it. You do not depend on it. You do not allow it to define your actions or dilute your sovereignty. You remain complete unto yourself. Because Stoicism teaches this ultimate law: he who has power over himself cannot be enslaved. No opinion, no alliance, no external approval can control you. You are anchored in your own reason, your own discipline, your own judgment. The world may try to push, it may try to pull, but you do not move. This is the Stoic path. The Stoic path is quiet. It is slow. It is lonely. And that is precisely what makes it powerful. It produces something rare. A person who does not panic when abandoned. A person who does not crumble under silence. A person who does not need applause to continue. If you succeed with zero support, you gain something far greater than money, fame, or influence. You gain self-trust. And once you have that, nothing external, no criticism, no betrayal, no rejection can shake your footing. The empty room, the silence, the solitude, it was never a punishment. It was preparation. Stay disciplined, stay silent, stay sovereign. The Stoics did not wait for support. They did not beg for guidance. They did not depend on validation. They became immovable. And now, so can you. Because the room may be empty, the world may ignore you, and the crowd may doubt you. But within yourself, you are complete. You are the architect of your life. You are the authority. You are the force that cannot be bargained with, swayed, or broken. This is the Stoic path. This is power without permission. This is freedom in solitude, and this is where true mastery begins.